Hi everybody, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am a reseller on Etsy, Poshmark, and eBay. If you've been here before, welcome back and thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. I thought today I would come on for a little while and talk about Etsy. I've been selling on Etsy for about 4 years now. Etsy is a platform where you can sell vintage items, you can sell homemade items, you can also sell supplies, you can sell games. There are a whole list of things you can sell. They have to be the year 2000 or earlier. They have to be 20 years old. Let's see. Some of the things I have on my site are jewelry, books, records, movies, coffee cups, glasses, steins. I have craft supplies. I have magazines. I have rubber stamps for crafting. I have knickknacks. I have games. I have puzzles. I have home decorations, things for the house. I have kitchen items, jewelry boxes. I have jewelry, trinket boxes, old photo items like old cameras you can sell, photo albums, playing cards, postcards, toys, dolls. You can sell party items and invitations. You can sell sewing patterns, cross-stitch kits. There's a ton of different things you can sell. They charge you a listing fee of 20 cents per item, and that's for 4 months. If you renew it, it's another 20 cents. They also charge 5% of the item and the shipping costs. So it's a great platform. I've been selling there for years. I really love it. I think it's probably my favorite platform right now. Poshmark running a quick second. eBay I'm just easing back into. I finally reopened my store and I've got about 80 items in there right now. So I'm building it back up. It's gonna take me a while, but I've got plenty of stuff hanging around here in my death piles. So I'm gonna get it all up there and we're gonna go from there. I brought some things here to show you examples of what you can sell on Etsy. These are things that are in my store. Let's see, you can sell children's books. I usually find them in pretty good condition. Look them over to make sure there's no writing in there. Something like that's okay. Just disclose it in the listing. But you want to watch for crayon marks, pin marks, things like that. And here's another one. This is from the 1960s. It's a Christmas book. It's really kind of cool. It's even in color. I love it. I love children's books. I really do. Games you can put in there. Here's an old Yahtzee game that I have in my store. This is from, I think, the 70s. In good condition. All the pieces are there. That's something you want to do when you're listing games. If they're not new, open them up, make sure they have all the pieces. If they have instruction booklets, that's really good too. Sometimes you can go to the website and download the instruction booklets to the game. That's a little tip if it's missing it. I also have a Jeopardy game from the 80s. It's new in the box. So, no, this might be from the 90s. 1992. It's from the 90s. But it's pretty cool. It's brand new. You can put puzzles on there. Puzzles, I try to look for the ones that haven't been opened. That way you don't have to count all the pieces and make sure they're there. If you get the ones that are open, make sure you're opening them up and even put them together. Make sure all the pieces are there. That way your customer won't be having a hard time when they get it. Magazines. crafting magazines. People love them. This is a country folk art magazine. I've got a bunch of these in my store. They've got all kinds of pictures on home decor and things like that. This one is an older one. It's from 1991. So that's a good thing. Home items. I have this old. It could be a wall placard, it could be a tray, it could be a lot of things. It's got a hook on the back so you can hang it on the wall, or you can lay it flat on the table. It's just an old vintage item. Probably from the 80s, I would think. The VHS tapes I've sold on there. These are new in the box. We have Schoolhouse Rock and an American Werewolf in Paris. Look for stuff like that. People do still have VHS players, I've found. So they're kind of hard to sell, but you will find people that are looking for them. Jewelry boxes. Kids' jewelry boxes sell really well. This is a Tweety Bird musical box. Tweety keeps falling off. Gotta figure out how to fix that. I think the people that had it before put a drop of glue in there and it held, so I might try that. But it's really cute. It's in pretty good shape. Coffee cups. I have a ton of coffee cups. I used to really love looking for coffee cups, so I have a ton in my store. Here's one with a beagle on it. It's an old one. But look for vintage looking cups, like Far Side sells really well. If you can find Far Side cups, that's a good one. More jewelry boxes. Here's a little one with a little tapestry in it. And it's got the mirror and the little thing for the rings and the necklaces and earrings. You can sell invitations. Here's shower invitations that I've got in there. You can sell journals. These little journals are really nice to write in. I found this yesterday, an Annie glass, and I was so happy because my daughter Chrissy and I used to go watch that movie when it came out. Probably 7 or 8 times we went to the movies to see it, so it was like her favorite movie. I was actually walking around here the other day singing Hard Knock Life, so it's kind of funny that I found this. So. You have beer steins you can put up there. Here's one with Goofy on it. If you can find the old Budweiser ones, things like that, people like those. I think I have one with the Budweiser Clydesdales on it. That's really cool. You can sell sewing patterns. I have a lot of these in my store. I've been really lucky enough to find the ones that are folded, so I don't have to count all the pieces. I usually don't list them in my store if they look like they've been cut, because I just don't want to mess with that. But you can put embroidery and cross-stitch kits up there. Here's a really nice one that I have. Or you can get the little ones with the samplers. Those are pretty popular. Also, if you have how-to books, those are pretty popular. There's crochet designs in this one. There's a lot of different patterns and things like that. Toys are very popular. I have Ziggy. It says Top Pop. I found a bunch of Ziggies in a bag at Goodwill, and I brought them home and cleaned them up and made them nice. Put them in my store. I've sold a few of them, so Those have been pretty good. Knickknacks, stuff like this. There's a little butterfly trinket dish. This one was made in Japan. It's older. It was hard for me to give this one up because I love butterflies. Pictures. This is the old-fashioned type of picture that lights up. I tested it. It does work. It looks like all the lights in the windows are lighting up. It's really pretty. You can sell playing cards. Here's a cute little deck of playing cards. Looks like cross stitch with the butterfly again. You can sell piggy banks, trinkets, knickknacks. Here's a little skunk piggy bank, probably from the 70s. It's got the little stopper in it, and cute little skunk. You can sell patches. I have some patches here. Those sell pretty good too, since people like to do sewing and making things. So there's a ton of things that you can sell. You just have to photograph it, describe it really well, and get it up and listed. That's half the battle, getting a picture of it and getting it listed. I really love Etsy. I love the community. I love how they like things and share things. It's not really like Poshmark where you have to like and share all the time, but it's you can get a lot of likes on your items that you're selling. I don't know if that helps you sell it or not. I just got a notification that I sold 300 items. So it took me a while because I'm pretty much doing it part-time and working a full-time job too. So if you do it, just start slowly. Take a look at what other people are selling. That helps. You can Google the item, see how well it's selling on other platforms. It's really a lot of fun. I love going to, I have a lot more luck at family type thrift shops when looking for older things than Goodwill. Sometimes I'll look out and find them there, but they're pretty beat up if they are there. I also am going to start going to estate sales. There's a lot of, there are a lot of retirement communities out here in Arizona. We have snowbirds that come here in the winter time and leave in the summer. So that's what I want to start doing. I want to start yard sailing more. We might go on a few ride-alongs and see how that works out. But I just wanted to come on here today and tell you a little bit about Etsy. It's a really great selling format. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. I'll be glad to answer questions for you. If you found this informational, please like and share. And that's about all I have for tonight. I hope you have a great Easter weekend. Spend some time with your family, and happy thrifting.